Get this link over to a few folks. Okie dokie. Good morning, everyone. There's some familiar little babies. I'll wait for some folks to get in here. Good morning. Hey, Hardrine. I have them inside right now because it's well below 50. I think it was 38 degrees this morning. So they are inside. Joe's about to jump. She jumped out the other day. She likes jumping out. But this is them. They're heading into 3 weeks. This is when they kind of go between being little fuzzies to slowly getting their feathers. Fortunately, they're just kind of getting, they still like to jump on her. Even though it's not very convenient as they get bigger to jump on her. Poor little thing. This is them. Make sure I'm not missing the chat. It's kind of weird sometimes. It doesn't always show you what's going on in the chat. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Don't forget to like as y'all come in. But again, they're inside mainly because, like I said, it's very, very cold outside. You want to, they just have the little fuzz for the most part. This one is probably the best one. You can tell they're kind of slowly getting their feathering in. And so when it's below 50 degrees, it's just kind of hard on them. So I just went ahead and brought them inside. It takes their whole body to poop. That's why they do that little dance before they poop. And they, of course, just want to jump on everything. Okay, so I'll come back. Let me go ahead and take care of the big babies and turn my camera around a bit. Actually, let me close the door. She may decide to jump out. As you can see, she's not at all interested in being in. She doesn't like being contained, but it is cold outside. Like I said, they keep wanting to get back rides from her for absolutely no reason. They're fully capable of walking. They like to get their back rides. Hey, Amy. Yeah, they grow pretty quickly. Okay, let me go ahead and take care of the big ones, and then I'll come back in here. Oh, man. Yeah, this week should be officially week 3 for them. Let me get my jacket on real quick. It's always a chore putting one's jacket on. So how is everyone doing this morning? Again, I think I have 15 people, 3 likes, so just be sure as you come in, whether you're in the clouds, bushes, wherever you choose to engage, just make sure to hit the like button. Do for others as you would like done for yourself. Make sure to like Subscribe if you've never been on the channel. All those good things. Hey, Bixby, I think that's the closest. Bixby, 9. Good morning, or evening, or afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. I'm just going out to. It's been a minute. It's kind of the sun slowly coming up over there. So make sure to soak that sun in. I always forget to. What's the temp? It's like 38 degrees. Actually, it may have gone up a little bit. I mean, it's not the coldest in the country, obviously, but it's not the most exciting. So, yeah. So it didn't hit freezing. It will hit freezing later this week, which is all sorts of fun. Oh, I should have brought their water out. Okay, let me show off the chickens, because that's what y'all come for. I'm going to let them run around a bit while food and stuff ready. I need to get there. I got some food for them. It's currently in the truck, but I don't feel like carrying that over right now. Hello. Say hello to everyone. Hi, Alex. Good morning. Say hello to your YouTube family. Oh, and there's Miss Stephanie. She's getting some feathers back. Little Stephanie over there. And there's Simone. There's Jules. So I haven't updated y'all. I misidentified one of my chickens. So I had said that Simone was a Marin. Jules is actually the Marin. But yeah, she's been laying beautiful kind of milk chocolate brown eggs. But yeah, I misidentified which one was the Marin. And there's beautiful Alex. There's Lexi. There's Addison. Yeah, they are fully hungry. Hi, Billy. How are you this morning? If you're new here, welcome. Just saying hello to all the chickens. Let's see. I need to check on their water. I probably should have brought their bottle of water in, but I did not. Oh, calm down. Okay, let me put this. I'm going to put this on the ground while I get their food. So y'all bear with me while I get their food together. Okay. Y'all can see what they're doing. Maybe they'll entertain you. Hi, Mark. I'm trying to get your food. Don't attack me. Don't attack me, Mark. Mark is very demanding about his food. Hi, Mark. I'm trying to feed you. Calm down. Oh, y'all stop it. Calm down. Come on. You gotta let me walk. You gotta let me walk if you want your food. Stop it. Calm down. Hi, Catherine. There you go. Don't stop antagonizing each other. You can. Okay, y'all stand by. Let me get their water. Okay. See whether or not. Hopefully this hose didn't freeze. Like I said, it didn't get below freezing, so we get water out of here. Water hose is weird. There we go. Sorry, little bird. Oh. Okay. Okie dokie. Water. Okay, let's see what I missed in the chat. Hello. But cats, rabbits, yeah, those are all good animals. What if the bull takes you by the horn? Well, that's not been my experience. Growing up, bulls and me seem to get along together. But yeah, the hope is that you're calm enough and you're familiar with the animal that you're around that it won't take you by the horn. But can't show fear around animals. That's essentially what that means. Don't show fear. That's a good question, Quick. It's an excellent question. Let's see. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. So Mia, oh, you are covered in snow. Oh, goodness. Is that a barred rock rooster? Yeah, so let me show them off. So all of the, oh, you have a red butt. Oh, you look at your butt later. This one has a little kind of red butt. I'll have to check her out later. So all the hints. So this is a true barred rock. Christina is a true barred rock. Wherever Miranda is a true barred rock. And then the five that were born in April. So Alex, Simone over there, Mark, Owen, and Jules. They all are part barred rock. Because their dad was a barred rock mix. So Mark probably is the most barred rock of them all. Alex has astrolorp in him. Stop chasing, Mark. Stop chasing him. Stop chasing. Alex has astrolorp in him and barred rock. Mark, stop. And then Owen has a Jubilee. So the Queen Jubilee, his mama, Owen's mother was a English Jubilee Orpington. Alex's mother was an Astrolorp, so a true Astrolorp. Stephanie is an Astrolorp. But that's not who his mother. Their mother was my mother-in-law's chickens. And then Jules, as I mentioned at the start, Jules has Marin in her. And then Simone, I don't know. Simone's a guess as to what she's mixed with. I thought she was the Marin, but she may have some Wyandotte in her, or she's a Golden Comet. But they all have a Barred Rock mix to them. Mark, I have no patience with you right now. You back off. Okay, y'all have to watch Mark because he's in a mood today. Let's see. Yeah, I had a bull that I was a buddy with. I live on a farm, kind of weird. Yeah, I mean, not everybody is around bulls and cows. Hey, Louise. Oh, Mark is your dad's name. We can let him know he has a rooster. Yeah, it's been kind of cold here. Hey, Auntie Mama. No, Owen is just he's just the Marin mix. It's not Marin, sorry. He's just the Jubilee, but they get that green and brown color. So here's a Jubilee hen, and you can see they have that beautiful burgundy, but they also have that green in their tail. So, Owen, hold on real quick. There's a bird in crisis. What's going on, Maggie? Maggie, what's going on? Are you cold, Maggie? And Alex is trying to bother you? Come on. Come on, Maggie. What's going on? Come on. Do you need help? I know, it's very cold. It's very cold, Maggie. I know. You trying to get back inside? Let's go. Come on. Come on. Or go eat. How about go eat or something? What's going on, Maggie? I know, Alex is bothering you. Are you trying to get inside? Come on. You can go back inside. Come on. Alex, stop it. So she's about to lay an egg. Alex, leave her alone. Hey. No, sir. No, sir. Leave her alone. She's trying to lay an egg. Okay. Let's see. They flip it. They flip the food holder over when there's no food in it, but otherwise they do pretty good. Yeah, it's a good idea to at least grow your own food, and Auntie Mama, it's you don't need a big operation. Even if you do a container garden on your balcony, stuff like that, it doesn't require a big operation to grow your basic food. Let's see. I made a chicken table. You can buy them too. It's a chicken. Yep. I had one of those chicken tables for their snacks once. Yeah, Maggie's just cold. Hi, Life with Wanda. Good to see you. Your dad looks like Santa Claus. I see he wears bib overall. Oh, that's so cute. So fun. Yeah, they're letting me know that they don't like the cold. I try to let them know I can't do anything about it. They think I can do everything about the weather and everything else, but unfortunately, we are mere humans, right? Can't do anything about the weather. I know it's cold, babies. Y'all can handle it, though. Okay, so one of the things, if it does, I need to get one of the things you can do in the winter to help with, the water and all that other stuff is you can get the warmer plates. I just use a crock pot because I'm actually blessed to have a plug out here. So I'll put a crock pot down there. I'll put, like a slab of concrete and keep it on a warm setting so that will prevent their water from freezing if it does get below freezing. And then, I put some scratch in for y'all. Those of you who have chickens, y'all let me know what y'all do for the winter. But I put the scratch in their food, and that keeps that being a good carb, if you will, in basic human terms. It helps keep their body temperature warm. The scratch. You can give them different things, protein, stuff like that, to just help keep their body temperature up. But yeah, if there's other chicken folks out there, let me know what y'all do. Have a great day, Chris. Thank you for joining. Yeah, that will be tomorrow. I have to figure out. The guy I follow did a Zumba routine, Zumba warm up the other day. He did a premiere of a warm up, so I need to go check it out. What is going on, Sydney? I know. How about we not stand in the wind if we're cold? You don't have to stand there. You don't have to be cold. Okay. Hold on real quick. Stand by. You'll probably see the... Oh, calm down. They don't like when each other crow. Roosters are funny creatures. That is all I'll say about roosters. Oh, y'all had a harmony going. Y'all not gonna go outside? Okay. Here I am. Okay. I'll let them go out because they can get some bugs. Maggie, go out. You can go lay your egg. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, Maggie? Make a choice. Okay. I'm going to let them go out for a little bit so they can get some bugs. They're so cold. So I still have to find Alex some girlfriends because he sleeps by himself on the roost at night. I don't like that. So I need to find him some girlfriends. I'm hoping the little chicks are all hens because that would be enough for him. I'm gonna go check the inside of the coop. Yeah, they just run around everywhere. Hey, Debbie Sue. Hey, yeah, I got this hat on one of my trips to New York. It comes in. I don't have to wear it often, but it comes in handy. It covers. I wish I had bought it last week but it covers my ears. It's a fun little hat, fun little New York hat. I had a scarf I had crocheted, not a scarf, but like the little head wrap things. But I have no idea where I put it. This thing about winter clothes, I never seem to be able to keep up with them when it's not winter. So let's see. Let me kind of get to a point and I'll kind of share some random updates in my world. So I'm just in the chicken coop itself, or the house. I'm just going to stir the dirt a little bit. I like to, for, anyone that raises chickens, and for those of you who have been with me, y'all know the story. You become a quick expert in chicken poop. So, someone gave us an egg already this morning. Okay, I have one hen that keeps sleeping in the nest, so unfortunately I gotta clean out her poop all the time. I don't know why she started doing that. She's sleeping in the nest. So yeah, so when you own chickens, you become as close to an expert in chicken poop as possible. So you come into the chicken house every day, or it's a good idea to every morning, and kind of do a quick inspection of what the poop looks like. See if anybody's, ways to tell chickens are sick is their behavior, how they move, how they act, how they're standing, how their, feathers look, stuff like that. And then, of course, their poop. The color of the poop. Here, hold on. Let me turn off the Ring camera, because that's where that buzzing is coming from. I'll not turn it off, but put it on silent. Okay. So yeah, so you become an expert in poop. It's the color you look at. You look at the color. You look at the consistency of it. You can kind of make some educated guesses as to what's going on, potentially. Unfortunately, worms are a thing, and as disgusting as poop is, poop with worms is even more disgusting, but it tells you a story about what's going on and what you can do. And then depending from there, there's a lot of DIY, or not DIY, I shouldn't call it DIY, but there's a lot of at-home remedies you can do. Sometimes all chickens need is just rest and water and electrolytes. Sounds familiar, right, to my GLP-1 friends out there. But sometimes all they need is rest and water to recover. Sometimes they need more intervention than that. I'm blessed that I do have vets that treat poultry. So when I run out of ideas, I am able to take it to the vet. The nice thing about the vets in this area, they don't all, they're willing not to, as long as you describe the symptoms, they don't necessarily have to see the bird, but they'll let me bring in a fecal sample that they can run in their labs and let you know what's going on, and then pick up the medicine. So, and the thing about chickens, it can be one thing that they're having, or it can be a multitude of things. So sometimes they recover, and sometimes they don't. Okay, I'm gonna try not to show my, rear end to y'all. But right now, I'm just shuffling the dirt around. I do need to put some more straw in here at some point. Or not straw. Unfortunately, I don't use straw. I should probably, but I use the shavings. So I'll probably need to clean it out later today. But for right now, I'm just gonna shuffle it around in the dirt. Okay, that's enough shuffling. Let me go back to them, and I know y'all want to see the babies again. Some of the early birds got to see the babies. So we'll come by and see the babies here in a second. So unfortunately, for those of you who are new, or just have not heard me talk about it, I'm not able to free range these birds unsupervised. There's a lot of critters. Been a lot of hawks lately. Oh, what are we doing back here? They love coming back here. There's all sorts of bugs and worms. I'm back here, so they just they love coming back here. What are y'all two doing in there? Did y'all get locked out? I guess Callie in Arizona missed the assignment here. I'll get them out in a second. Yeah, I don't love that they come back here all the time, because chickens are, Um, they descend from, poultry that lived in the woods, and they would roost on trees, and so, for protection, they would roost on trees. So they, these particular chickens always seem to want to return to the woods. So I'm always having to prevent them from going into the woods, but they love it. Come on, Callie. How'd you get separated? Come on. It's actually very easy for them to get separated. Chickens don't have good peripheral vision. They quite literally just see what's in front of them. That's why they can turn their heads around, but they don't see well peripherally, which great if you are trying to film something. They're actually really good stabilizers. There's YouTube videos out there of people putting GoPros on their chickens and letting them run around because they are really good camera stabilizers. Oh, Maggie is miserable. She does not like the cold. She also wants to lay an egg, but she also wants to be outside. Come on, Maggie. Let me help you out here. Come on. You want to go this way? Come on, let's go lay an egg. Come on, Maggie. I'm going the other way. Hey, Okies. Have to keep an eye out too. Sometimes mine go into the street, but don't worry about it. Yeah, there was like tons. I wish last week apparently there was a huge situation where I think there was a couple of hawks in the sky, and Owen's a very good rooster. Owen was able to get half the girls back inside because the hawk was just kind of, I think the hawk was hanging around the trees up there. Owen was able to get half the hens in, but the other half just went into that little barn area. He was very frustrated with these birds. And then Mark and Alex were just kind of living in their own universe. And so Alex and Mark were no help trying to get the hens in. Like I said, he was able to get half the hens in, and he was just throwing it right. I have the ring video of him screaming. But then at some point, Mark and Alex realized what was going on, and so they started making their noise, and they got everybody back inside the house. And then the three of them by the time my sister came out, the three of the roosters were just kind of on guard in front, trying to, warn this hawk off. But my husband actually asked an interesting question. He's like, are hawks afraid of chickens or roosters, or who kind of would win in that? I do have astrolorps, which kind of mimic crows that help keep hawks at bay, and that's all I will say. It's not to say they still wouldn't attack a astrolorp hen, but but the thing about roosters is they all they know is they will fight to the death. Like, roosters will get between the hens and whatever animal's attacking it, and the goal, while they will fight, their goal is just to protect. So they will die in that effort if it's a predator that can overwhelm them. But some roosters can be pretty fierce. They haven't grown. They are growing their spurs, but their spurs aren't long enough to cause too much damage. They can peck, of course, but their spurs aren't big enough to cause too much damage. But anyway, I'm missing questions. Let's see. Do you have? Oh, we have tons of raccoons. We have a family of like 7 raccoons, and who knows what size they'll grow to next year. I've been able to keep the raccoons away from the chicken coop as long as I put their food and bowls away. I've not had at first I had a pretty bad number. There's at least 2 or 3 raccoons that would show up, possums too. But as long as I put their food and their bowls away, they haven't come back. They usually stay back at the deer feeder. So, but yeah, we have raccoons. We have the bobcat that's running around. We have coyotes. There's I think there's 2 foxes running around. What else do we have? Have the bobcat. The area of Texas I'm in is known for cougars, but I've not seen one on the property. Other neighbors have captured some. What are we doing back here? Come on. Come on. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Let me get them in so I can go back inside so y'all can see the baby chicks. Come on. We'll go out later today. Fortunately, today is going to be a very busy day because I'm coming back into town, so I got to see what food is in the fridge, decide if I'm going to go grocery shopping. So, and then, of course, post-travel laundry. Oh, she has the owl. I need to get an owl, too. I still have yet to buy one of those artificial owls. Maggie is having trouble getting into they know where the door is, but she's still struggling to get into that group. Come on. Nice. Yeah, y'all hear something? So, it's always everywhere. Come on. Well, let's get inside. Come on. Oh, we're about to get a flock of, I feel like some geese or something's about to fly over. I can hear them. I don't see them yet. Come on. Come on. Trying to hear for them. Come on. Come on. Okay. Thought I had 2 birds out here. Is that everybody? Oh, there they go. I don't know if y'all can see that. Can y'all see? Oh, wow. And now they're gonna live in the trees and harass the chickens for a little bit. So, Okies, did you send those from Oklahoma? Did those things pass through this morning? Oh, there are a ton of them. I don't think they're not geese. I forget what those birds are. They sound like geese, but they're not. I forget what those birds are. I don't think they're not grackles. Or I don't know what those birds are. I need to look it up. But there was a lot of them. Starling, yeah, maybe they were starling. Yeah, there was a lot of them. There was certainly a lot of them. But the fun thing about those is in the spring, it's kind of neat to see what they've dropped, because that's how I think I get random flowers in the yard. Because whatever these birds drop on their way through. Okay, let me do a count because I felt like there were still some girls out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Count 25. These chickens. Let's see. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. I lose count. It's so bad. 2. Okay, 26. It's always Miranda. Always Miranda. Never where she's supposed to be. Come on. Okay, that's everybody. Maggie finally went to go lay an egg, so she'll be happy. Sydney's about to go lay an egg. Sydney is Joe's sister. So I'm sure she misses her sister. But Joe wants to be broody all the time, so that's why she's not in here. Yeah, Amy, I'll look it up. It reminds me of that scene. Any Lord of the Rings fans here? Any Lord of the Rings fans? It always reminds me of that scene when they're trying to, head west, and those little birds come over to spy them out from Saruman. So, always reminds me of that scene from Lord of the Rings when they come over. Okay, let's go see the babies. I have them on the inside. It's not too bad. I probably could leave them out. Hardrine, what's the temperature? Has it reached the 40s yet? Or is it still in the 30s? Let's see. How can you tell they're about to lay an egg? They do an egg song. That's what most people call them. So 35, yeah, I'll leave them inside. So chickens, first, just the way they act. They want to get back into the coop, or sorry, in the chicken house. So that's the biggest sign, is that's their only vision, is getting to that nest. The other thing is they do, I joke with my sister sometime. I say they like to tell you that they want to lay an egg, that they are going to lay an egg, that they are waiting to lay an egg. They like to tell you that they're about to lay an egg, and then they like to tell you if someone's disturbing their ability to lay an egg, and then they like to tell you afterwards that they've laid an egg. But basically, they each have their own little egg song. I think there's even videos on YouTube of people recording just the sounds of different egg songs. They're loud. I've noticed lately, for those of you who have roosters, you'll have to tell me. I've noticed Mark is very interested in the egg laying process. He's always in there. He's always in the nest. He's not eating the eggs. At first I thought that's maybe what he was doing. But then the other day he was like making the same noises, the same egg song noises. I'm like, you're not a hen. Like, what are you doing? And I don't think you're helping them by being so loud. Oh, it's 13. Why? Why is it 13 degrees? Ugh. Yeah. So these crazy birds, yeah, they don't love it. So let me go in so y'all can see the babies. Evelyn, I had to get everybody to watch Mark because he was doing his thing where he loves standing behind me just staring at me, wondering what I'm doing. Mark is a funny rooster. He always thinks something's going on. Okay, let's see. Sorry for all the sniffling. Okay, so y'all can see these babies. Okay, let's, who wants to make bets that they all jumped out of their little boxed in area? Anybody want to make bets on this? Oh, they stayed in. They stayed in. What good little baby chicks they are. Good little baby chicks. Oh, goodness. I'm telling you, y'all have to be really committed to the chicken experience, because, the smell of chicken poop is so overwhelming. And they literally poop like every 5 seconds. Okay, let me try to. Mark is just curious. He's a lovely bird, though. One of these days again, he'll be my buddy again, but we'll see what happens. Okay. Oh, yeah, they made a big old mess. I'll clean that up in a minute. So they're hiding from me. See if Mama Joe will let me pick one up. She's still at that very protective stage, which she ought to be. So this week is coming on week 3. Remember, the majority were born, Tuesday? And then one was born in between Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. And then the last one, the Marin, was born between Wednesday night and Thursday morning. So this will be their week 3. They're at that stage where They still have a good amount of the little fuzz on them that make them cute when they're babies, but then their feathers are slowly coming in. Let's see. I'm gonna put this down where y'all can see. Yeah, they're just being a bit shy right now. Y'all can come out. Oh, y'all made a mess. Are y'all proud of the mess you made? Of course you are. Very much. And see, they still like jumping on top of Mama. Even though she does not love it. Come on, bring the babies out so people can see. I feel like I should try to clean up some of this mess, but it's really fruitless. I'll clean it up after I get off the call. So let me get to questions real quick. I'll do some questions and then yeah, they're getting so big. It's like I said, it's gonna be a rapid process. So I'll give kind of a quick, and I need to get better about talking about my GLP-1 journey and and all the things, but I'm just bad about it. So we all survived Thanksgiving. That that happened. I knew I would be out of town for Thanksgiving. Here we go. Sorry about that. I hit the wrong button. My apologies. Anyway, so GLP-1 stuff. I knew I'd be out of town for Thanksgiving. So, and unfortunately we would have to eat out quite a bit. So when we did get into town, we were in Lake Tahoe. I'll post pictures later. But when we first got into town, we ate lunch somewhere. And I'll post that. I just kind of focus on getting high protein, high fiber type meals, if that makes sense. Sometimes it was just mainly protein, if needed. I packed some really good snacks along the way, whether it's protein bars, some travel powdered protein packets, different things like that. But then we went to the store later that evening on the first day. So I was able to get some fruit, able to get some things to, be able to have at home if I needed it. Mainly I just got stuff for fruit, got a couple of yogurts, things like that. And then, I knew we would be eating out a good amount. So I just made sure to choose meals that, that would be friendly to my tummy. I know many of us, when we travel, they can impact our digestive system. So I made sure to have some, Metamucil, and then, which I never even opened. But I did have the Miralax and stuff. And so I would just drink that every other day just to keep things moving. Cause I tend to get sort of blocked up when I travel for whatever reason. Okay. I think we're eating stuff that's not food, little baby. Okay. And then on Thanksgiving, because my mother-in-law she wanted a restaurant that would serve as close to a traditional Thanksgiving meal as possible, but they also kept their regular menu. So I wasn't too excited about this restaurant. I wasn't, they had really good food selections, like non-Thanksgiving food. It's just nothing was exciting to me on the menu. So I ended up just having them do like a thing of salmon. They did have a wild mushroom risotto, which I love risotto. I did order that, but unfortunately the risotto was just the rice was still hard, and it wasn't risotto is a science. You have to be patient with risotto for it to come out right. And with it being a busy night, and I understood, there's a busy night, people are focused on this Thanksgiving meal, so the risotto didn't come out as great. So I ended up sending that back, and it was just salty. It was really, really salty. And so just ended up eating salmon the night of Thanksgiving. And then when I got home, we got back to the place we were staying, I think I just made sure to get some protein, and then I ate a pear. So that was kind of Thanksgiving Day, but it's not a big deal. We got home. It was a very long flight getting home because there were some weather delays, but got home and, back on, because I took my Zepbound shot Wednesday and Thursday, I exercise, as y'all, I think I posted a few times. I did my either strength training or Zumba every morning, and we did a lot of walking. So, I'll do my weigh. I did do a weigh in yesterday just to kind of see where I was at, and it was good, but it's never good to weigh in the day after travel because your body's kind of figuring life out, decompressing. And so I ended up, and so I'll weigh on Wednesday just to kind of see, how I did. So that was pretty much Thanksgiving. Have a good day, Louise. So yeah, so that was pretty much the day. Let me make sure. It's really weird, like it's like the chat goes away. So I'm gonna live in the world that people are there and y'all are chatting. I don't know how to find my chat again. It's so odd. Yeah, I don't know how to find the chat again. Oh, there we go. I just had to find the button. Yeah, I always have to hit none and then like bring it back up to see the chat again. There we go. Margarine, you're still holding it strong. Oh, did it? It must have ended. It's weird, like it restarted the counter on the live, so that's okay. But here are all the little babies. I want to pick one up, but I just don't know how she'll react. Let me see if she'll let me pick one up. Oh, they are adamant about jumping on her back. Oh, I'm okay. I'm not gonna hurt anybody. Can I pick up one of your babies? Yeah, they're ready to go outside. I may let them. I'll see. I'll judge. I'll let them go outside. Can I pick up one of your babies? Without you attacking me? Let's see. Let me see. She'll let me pick one up. Come here. Come here. Y'all watch her for me. Come here. Come here. I have to pick one of y'all up if that's okay. I want to pick up this one right here, but she may not let me. Let's see. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yep. Up. Okay. Here we go. Say hi, everybody. Say hi. Let's see. What are you going to be, little bird? So I'm looking for... There's one of the little babies. What are you going to be, my friend? I need y'all to be hens. Here, hold on real quick. Oh, I think I see a waddle developing. So this one may end up being I don't know. He had so much promise to being a hen. I think I see some pink and I think I see a waddle developing down there. We'll see what you're going to be. I did look at the wings and, they all did here, let me see if I can try to get an angle. The first four I'm not going to be able to do this with any skill. Here, hold on. Let me try this. I don't have my stand with me, so I gotta, here, hold on. Okay. Yeah, I did the wing thing on the first four. And technically, and I did it 3 days. I'd have to go back to the video. Oh, it's okay. I'm not hurting you. I'm not hurting you. And I mean, there is I mean, there's two distinct layers of wings, and even when they were born, there were two distinct layers. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna, and they're definitely not the same, they're not the same length across. So even when this one was a baby, this part was shorter, of course, and then this longer, and then they had two distinct, wings between. Tail feathers, this one started having tail feathers pretty much around day 2 or 3. So, it's okay. Go back to your mama. Come on. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, it's not what my concern is here we are at week 3, and you can already see some pink in the wattle. But, there's a small, because there is barred rock in this one. I mean, the spot on the head is distinct. And then there's that old wives' tale about if you hold them by their neck. I really don't love doing this. Like what she kicks, or it kicks, so. And I'm not skilled enough to do the vent test. Because that's the surefire way, is the vent thing, but I don't think I'm skilled enough for that. So we'll see. All we can do is hope for the best, right? Bye-bye. All we can do is hope for the best. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not skilled enough to do the vent. Oh, she is going back inside. Now, what I will say is, while there's definitely a barred pattern on that one, I think it's not the light barred, but, Alex was the same way, so we'll see. But all the 4 earliest ones all had tail feathers within a few days of hatching. They had that L shape. That's the best way I can say it, or that step shape wing. So, and then some of the barred did have black on their feet. So, we always, it's so funny in the chicken life. You hope for hens more than you do, obviously, because roosters are just, you have to have a certain ratio of hens to roosters. That's the problem I'm dealing with right now, because Alex is without his own little harem and everything. So, I worry about him. You have 3 barred rock hens. My girlies had the spot on them, and they got tail feathers quickly. Yeah, like I said, I'd have to go. If you go back to some of the other videos, and I think I even have a picture. I may have done a short. They all had tail feathers within 3 days. So again, I'm hoping for the best. And then even the ones that have, so I do have an Easter egger, and I do have a Marin, so that kind of throws things off a bit. But even the ones like that one there that has the kind of the more splotchy spot on the head has black feet, or black on their feet, which is an indicator of, a hen typically for the barred rock family. So all of them are going to have a bit of barred rock because, again, my rooster's dad was a barred rock, and so there's always going to be a bit of barred rock in these, no matter what hens they have. So we'll see. All we can do is see. They'll start, by week 4 and 5, we'll see. Because even like with Mark, he had Mark the rooster, I feel like from early on, he had a red comb and wattle. So even in week 4 and 5, so we'll see as they come along. Okay. Well, I know I've kept y'all here for a little while. I'm going to go ahead and get my day started. Again, I'll keep y'all posted on how the little babies are doing and how everybody's doing. But have a wonderful Sunday. Thank y'all for joining. You want an Easter egger and one. I had one that made it to, oh no. Yeah, Rhode Island Reds are beautiful birds. I'm glad I got them. They kind of sometimes can get a bad reputation for their temper, but they're good hens. I love Rhode Island Reds. And then, oh, of course, hard rain. And thanks to Hen House. Yeah, definitely get an Easter egg. They're fun little birds. They're very curious birds and friendly. Both of my Easter eggers are really friendly and very curious. They like to be about what's going on. So, okay. Well, everyone, you have a good day. Thank you to my traveling tea. I'm about to head off, but I'll stay on for a little bit so you can see the little baby chicks. I just figured I'd do a quick little live today, give y'all an update. Y'all haven't had a live of the little babies. It's okay. Yeah, Cookie. I fed let one of y'all to see the little babies. I have them inside because it's been cold here. And then I went out so y'all can see the big girls and everything. Or the big chickens. But they are actively making a mess in here. This is all chickens know how to do. Is make a mess. So I'm probably it's still in the 30s, but I may let her go outside because she gets so antsy. And I don't know what that one's doing to one another. They like to pretend to be helpful to one another. So this one there is the last one that was born. That one yeah, they are not impressed with me at all. They're like, go away, lady. Okay. Well, I'll see y'all later. For those on the replay, hopefully enjoy. Of course, always remember to like and comment and do all the things. I appreciate each of you. And we will see each other again soon. But have a great Sunday. Bye-bye.